Hey, so I put some cards on what can be expected for the rest of December. This reading is for anybody who has recently made a decision, and you are now dealing with the consequences of your decision, and you don't know if it was the right decision to make. So, and I'm using this book because I want to make sure I'm getting the pure and real definitions of the cards so that I can explain what they said. Okay? So you could have been in a situation where you had to lie or you had to be deceptive for something. And you may be wondering like, yo, like I was wrong. But you don't realize that you had to take the stance that you had to take in order to get to the next level of your life, if it makes sense. It seems like you were focusing on um you were doing something that you probably should not have been doing. Okay, you were in a position, or if you weren't doing something that you shouldn't have been doing, you were around a group of people who you shouldn't have been around. Okay, and it caused you to do something that you didn't really want to do, but you had to do it anyway. Okay, someone was really, really mad at the actions that you took too. They took it as a betrayal, but you did what you had to do for yourself. You weren't thinking about nobody else but yourself and your well-being, and trying to be well. You weren't trying to harm anybody though. Your intentions was not to harm anybody. Your intentions was just to make sure that you save yourself and be good. Okay, and there were people who did not like that, like not one bit. Okay, um, yeah, someone didn't want you around anyway. Okay, someone did not want you around. Hold on. So basically, someone took advantage of the fact that you said something you wasn't supposed to say, did something you were supposed to do. They took advantage of that, yeah. And they didn't want you around anyway. So you did what you had to do and you did, okay? You left. And it actually looked like it was multiple groups of people that you stopped fucking with, distance yourself from, cut off. You did the right thing because these people that you were around, they didn't know you. They doubted you. They looked at you as you were a joke, okay? They looked at you as you were a joke. With this two of coins, you see this man on a unicycle? It says that he put a circle of protection around himself, but he's juggling in front of a big thing of waves that can come and just mess him up. But he's being completely positive about it. So although he looks crazy, he's straight. It says here that someone is going to offer you some sort of protection. You protected yourself at first, and someone is going to help you, okay? And I feel like crying. I feel like crying because whatever you did that made somebody whatever you did that made whoever didn't fuck with you anyway like take action towards you or whatever you did, you didn't want to hurt nobody. You did it because you had to do it to protect yourself, and it made you look fucking crazy for real. But you was just doing it to try to protect something or keep something or whatever. And there's someone that is gonna help you, okay? There's someone that's gonna help you, so just hold on. It may not seem like you made the right decision and nobody around you supported that decision, but it was the right decision. Now here's another freaking card of protection. Like you have three, we have three cards of protection here. So you protected yourself, someone protected you and helped you out, and then your ancestors protected you. Yeah, the actions that you took were necessary for you. Whatever, wherever you were, you wasn't supposed to be there because the people that you were there, you could have been. Like this could have been something that was great, but it was the people. It was the people. It wasn't a good environment for you. It wasn't an encouraging environment for you. Because if it was, you would have never been casted out. You would have never been this eight of baskets, the unwelcome visitor. Because that's exactly what you were to whoever you did these things in front of. Whoever just passed judgment on you, you were fucking unwelcome around them anyway. They didn't fuck with you. Alright? One more card. So here, look. The action or the decision that you have made to make people cast you out and just try to, like, whatever they did, make you feel unwelcome, it protected you. It made other people protect you. And your ancestors chimed in because he was praising them and they see you. It gave you a moment of rest. You didn't know that you were so wound up and you needed a break. But I feel like the people around you did. They knew that you were being affected by something, but they didn't care. Um, and that's why you're here. I feel like you made the best decision that you could probably make, and people judge you for it. And because of that judgment, you're protected. Now, before the timer goes off, I literally did this, and I think that's why I'm crying. I did something that wasn't the most best thing that I could do, but I did it because I was tired. I was tired. I was overwhelmed, and I didn't have, and I still don't. I didn't have anybody to talk to or help me. The people that I went to for help that I thought was going to help me offered me help for a little bit of while or a little bit of time, and then I felt them pulling away from me, and I tried to save face by asking them like, "Are you still gonna help me?" And they're like, yeah. And then right when I needed the help, they pulled the rug from under my feet and it catapulted me into so much fucking stress and so much pain and so much responsibility. And I could not handle it alone. And I fucked up and I did something that caused the people around me to judge me so fucking badly. And I had no choice but to just bow out. I just left. I left where I was and I left the people that I was around. And ever since then, I've been freaking crying. Like, I wanted, I just, I needed, I needed somebody to give me a chance. And I proved that I deserve one. And this last card says well deserved rest. I needed a chance. And instead of giving me a chance, they exploited me. They literally exploited me and paired up with people who didn't even know me and allowed people who didn't know me to talk so much shit about me to me. And they expected me to wait on a word after that. They expected me to be okay after they could have gave me a chance, but they didn't. Instead of giving me a chance, they decided to have somebody that didn't know me scream at me. And I fucking dipped. Worst decision I made, but I had to make it for myself. Make the best decision. And just pray. I love you guys hard. Love me hard back. My name is November Arabia, and come back.